right, this is Lynn with Lynns Hangouts, and we're here tonight at Bar 101 in Roseville, partying down with one of our very cool metal bands, Radio Heavy.
Woo!
Woohoo! And I asked Veronica, the lead vocalist, to sit with me for a chat. So thanks, Veronica,
Thank you, Lynn.
for hanging out with me tonight. I can't talk tonight. I'm so sorry. This will be like our third take, but we'll go ahead. I guess I've just been rocking too much, so.
Or we can do is set up the tripod. We can sit on that thing.
We might have to, I swear. Anyway, so thank you for hanging out with me. So rumor has it that you started singing at a very tender age, before kindergarten actually, and your first recording was of Hound Dog. So please tell me what you remember about falling in love with singing at this early age.
Don't forget the flip side of Chitty Chitty Bang
Oh,
Bang.
yes, I wasn't sure if I should bring that up.
No, I always, you know, it's funny. My whole family actually has been musicians.
Nice.
My mom used to sing in a psychedelic rock band in high school, and my dad was a guitarist in a different band. And,
nice.
My mom's parents used to be in like a lounge band in China in like the 40s. So we just, you know, we'd watch TV. My mom or my grandma would be listening to some record, and I would be singing. My little brother would get the couch cushions out and start drumming on them. We were just like the little Partridge Family thing going on there.
That's great.
And
so it came natural. It was just a fit for you.
Yeah, I mean, almost we thought we were going to get beaten if we didn't turn into musicians. No, I'm kidding.
Hi, Mom.
I didn't say that. No, it just but it was just always we thought it was fun. You know,
of course. Yeah, just came naturally for you. So, and you had a good voice. You were very blessed and lucky. You do have such a wonderful voice, as we've talked before about that. So, very cool. So, in your teen years, Judas Priest hit you, and your entire musical outlook changed.
Yeah.
So, please tell us about this transformation.
Do you remember the Columbia Record Club?
Yes. Oh, I do. I was in that.
Yeah, what happened was, at the time, you know, 11, 12, 13, I was all into Olivia Newton-John and Rick Springfield and Debbie Boone and Crystal Gale and
pop,
the pop kind of stuff. And then we got the Columbia Record House thing in the mail, and my mom's like really a hard rocker. You know?
Nice.
And you know, all through the 60s, you know, she was all into that Jefferson Airplane, and then she was into Led Zeppelin.
Wow.
So she always was into like rock.
Yeah, right.
And so this thing comes in the mail, and she's like, "Hey guys, we got this thing. We get a certain amount of albums. We can get more for free, right?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, look in here and pick a couple, right?"
Yeah.
And my little brother and I, we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm looking for like, you know, maybe the Beatles if I was that cool at that point, you know. And I'm like, "There's no bands I recognize," and we're like, "Mom, we don't know."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, you know what? Here's Judas Priest Screaming for Vengeance, and here's Iron Maiden Killers. I think you guys are gonna like this." And she just ordered them, and we got them in the mail. And
it was like a gift.
Whoa!
And it opened your eyes.
I was like, I want to sing like that guy when I grow up. You know, I was just like,
wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, total like 180. You know,
180, total shift. It's like there's something else out there. I did not know.
Yeah. My eyes were opened. I was like,
great.
Wow, heavy metal. Woo, yeah.
And it's been that way ever since, huh? Oh, that's a great story. I love that. Well, and then moving on into your adult life, you've been in various bands for more than 20 years. However, I don't think you look old enough for that.
Thanks.
So
I know how to artfully trowel the makeup on you.
That's so funny. I love it. I love your sense of humor. That's great. Well, were these bands more into the heavier side of rock, aligning with your taste?
It was the first band that I was in was with my little brother. He was drumming.
Oh, nice.
A couple of guys from my high school, and we wrote our own songs. It was all metal. You know,
Very
we
cool.
were trying to sound like, you know, Judas Priest, AC/DC, Motorhead-ish kind of.
Yeah.
And then after that band, you know, we all kind of grew up and moved out and whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next band I was in was an all-female, kind of more hard rock, so it's sort of more hard Led Zeppelin slant, but still heavy. You know, there was a little bit of, the guitarist was a huge Randy Rhoads fan, so there was a little bit of that flavor in there too, but still hard rock.
Yeah.
And we do the occasional cover song, so there would be like an AC/DC song or a Bad Company song, so, you know.
Gotcha.
But mostly originals. And then the next band was kind of more modern rock.
Nice.
Alternative kind of, but still pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And we did a Dio cover, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was still
just a lot of really good stuff.
It was a little more modern, but with a nod to the 80s metal once in a while. So still loud.
Yeah, right. Still rocked.
Yeah. And then what happened was, I'm from the Bay Area, and I was thinking about buying a house, and it's amazing up here. The amount of house and property is like 4 times the size of what you can get in America.
Yeah. It was very attractive to move up here.
And it was when the prices were low, and I'm like, I gotta jump
good for
now.
you.
While I can do it, because otherwise I'm gonna wait a long time.
Yeah.
Before I can get a house. So I moved up
here.
here.
For you.
And I'm glad, because down there, I paid less on my mortgage than I paid on my rent.
Wow. That's crazy.
So so I moved up here, and at the time I was still commuting down there for band practice. And I was just like, you guys,
that's ridiculous.
I can't do this. I'm holding you up because I couldn't practice that often. And they were wanting a gig, and I was just like, I can't keep going down there. I just can't.
Right.
So I was up here, and I'm like, I didn't really know too much about what's going on with music. So I looked on Craigslist and whatever, and I'm like, it looks like there's a lot of bands and stuff, and then Radiohead kind of over time sort of gelled together, and then there's this magical thing called Lynns Hangouts, and I'm like, look at all these cool bands that are up here. This is awesome. Yeah, we're doing this.
That's funny.
We're doing.
You
I was
knew
like,
it was meant to be to move up here.
Perfect. It was everything fit together.
That's
It was
awesome.
perfect.
Yeah.
And looking at the variety of bands on your site, I'm like, oh yeah, we fit. It's good.
Nice. Very cool.
So it totally fell in place. I'm so happy.
Very cool. We're very happy you're with this band too. Yeah, Radio Heavy is a great band. We love them, and I love that you're in that band, and you so rock. Very, very cool. Very cool. Oh, shucks, I like that. How cute. That's awesome.
We feel fortunate, and like I said, you're like huge. We're just so happy when you show up. We're like, Lynn's here.
That's great. Oh no, I'm gonna do shucks. Gotcha. That's you got me. I'm all turning red. Good thing the camera's not on me. That's funny. Well, thank you so much. That's great. I love it. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that I might have left out that you want to mention?
Other than your site is awesome, and we're happy that there's just so many metalheads and hard rockers up here.
There are. Oh my God, you guys are rocking it.
We just recently had our 1-year anniversary show last weekend, and
is that not amazing?
Our first year has just been.
Did that not fly by? Unbelievable how fast that went. Yeah.
And now we're just like, next year, guess what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like way fun.
Radio Heavy's coming at you, people. So look out. Very cool. Well, thank you for a wonderful, wonderful interview. You so rock, and you're beautiful. Love it. Great. Let's go back to rock. We'll have some more fun. Thanks, dear.
More coming up.
More coming up. You bet. Thank you.
Thank you.